What's up guys, Kip here. Today we'll be discussing gear and packing for a Milsim. This summer I'll be attending two Milsims, No Flag and Nightfall 13, both 18-hour events, both at the compound. Now, each Milsim is different. You may need to adjust what and how much you bring to fit your needs. If you're new to the Milsim scene, hopefully this video will shed a little light on what you should bring. I myself have only done two Milsims, but they've been a blast. This will be number 3 and 4. If you guys have any suggestions or think I left something out that's important, please let me know in the comments below. Let's get started. First off, the drive. I like to wear something comfy for the ride. I don't drive in my BDU. I refrain from wearing any of my kit for as long as possible. I'll be in that thing long enough once a Milsim starts. Normally I run a Multicam BDU, but I won a ghillie suit from Military Era in a draw on Instagram, and I was pumped to rock it. I leave my driving clothes on the passenger seat, and now I have a clean set of clothes to change into when the Milsim's over. Alright, let's talk replicas. Any transportation of your airsoft replica has to be done in a bag or a case. I'll be running my VFC as my primary replica, wrapped her in some camo because my Milsims will be extremely woodsy. It's got a sight, white light, scope cam, and selfie cam, and a bunch of internals. I'll also be bringing my ENC as a backup, in case something happens to the VFC. Now, I always run a sidearm. I probably won't end up using it, but it's there just in case. And it completes the Milsim look. Alright, let's talk about kit. Starting at the top, I wear a helmet, so I like to use these little caps. Gives me a soft layer between my helmet and my head, and it catches sweat. At past Milsims, and when I play at local fields, I normally wear this Valken face mask. It provides a lot of protection, but when worn for 18 hours straight, it gets quite uncomfortable. So I'm going with a simple balaclava and mesh insert. And for the most important part of my kit, safety-wise, full seal goggles. I always keep a backup pair in my bag. Helmet time. So I've added some scrim to my helmet. Like I said, the Milsims I'm going to are in the woods. I don't expect to be invisible. Just trying to break up the hard, circular looking object, which is my head. On my helmet, I have my kill light for nighttime, my GoPro, headlamp, ear pro, and X-Fog system. Up next, my plate carrier. I love this thing. I love the look and how it gives me immediate access to tools that will not only help me survive, but thrive on the field. Let's go top to bottom. At the very top, I have my push-to-talk. Double layer protection cell phone holder. 3 extra mags for speed reloads. I carry 4 more on my leg. Extra pistol mag, medic shears, a just for looks tourniquet, or a backup one if I lose my game TQ, some ready to deploy chem lights, dangler for miscellaneous storage. Inside, I like to keep 4 items: waterproof map of the field, dead rag, extra batteries for AEG and GoPros, and snacks. Let's talk about dem sides. On one side, I have 2 pouches for frag grenades, and the other 2 pouches for smoke grenades. Onto my back panel. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It'll really help the channel grow. Alright, everything back here is for teammates: smoke, frag, and mags. Or, if I need to replenish an item on my front, and there's a lull. Hey, teammate, on my back, there's a green pouch at the bottom. Can you hand me both mags that are inside? Battle belt time. Gloves. Single pistol mag. A drop leg pouch to carry 4 more M4 mags. That's a total of 7 accessible mags on me, plus the 4 on my back panel. A dump pouch. I rarely use it, I just keep it rolled up, but it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. A spot for a water bottle. A little first aid or a boo-boo ouch kit. Inside, I have band-aids, polysporin, gauze, and tape. Next to that is where I keep my Milsim tourniquet. Easy access and pre-staged equals back in the fight faster. Active retention holster for my sidearm. And last but not least, a handheld light. Well, that's the bulk of my kit. Play carrier and battle belt. Time to throw on some pants. Can't forget the cup. I always keep a multi-tool in my front pocket. Knee pads. I don't think I could airsoft without them. Socks. Gotta take care of those feet. I always make sure to run a solid pair of socks for these longer events, and keep a backup pair in my bag. Obviously, I go for the military boot look. They're durable, comfortable, and lightweight. I bring a backup pair of hiking shoes, just in case something happens to the boots. Also, a good place to pack away extra socks. Normally, these stay in the car. They're just there for emergencies. So, that's everything I will have on my person while running around at these Milsims. Honestly, not too different from what I carry at a pickup game at my local field. Except for a few items. Since my Milsim is 18 hours straight, almost everything I'm working with will need to be refilled or swapped out. This is where sustainment gear comes into play. Extra BBs, grenades, and gas, extra batteries for my AEG, extra batteries for 3 cameras, food and hydration, backups of essential items like iPro and clothes, and more gear to protect all that sustainment gear from possible unpleasant weather. But enough talking about it. Let's show you guys what I got in this makeshift ruck. Securely fastened on top sits my backup AEG. Up next, my tarp. If it rains and all my gear and batteries get soaked, I'm rendered useless. I've practiced pitching a quick plow point shelter. I can set it up in under 3 minutes. If there are no usable trees near our CP, I can at least mark my workspace and cover it up. A sleep pad, more of a comfort item, and I'm not planning on doing any sleeping. But laying down for 5 minutes back in CP, taking a load off while my squad reloads, gives me a boost in morale and energizes me for the next fight. Side bag number 1, things that go boom. I can comfortably carry 3 frag grenades on me, 2 that are accessible to me, and 1 on my back. This bag allows me to grab more and top off when we return to CP. I'll be using these AFG6 fragmentation grenades by Taggin. Same thing for smoke grenades. This bag will carry a dozen AFG6s and half a dozen smokes. I also pack my extra chem sticks in this bag. Side bag number 2, food, along with a couple other important items. A small roll of toilet paper and paper towel. I think that one speaks for itself. I keep them in a plastic bag to ensure they stay dry. Don't forget your wipes. Lots of bug spray. Tick season is at its peak during spring and summer here in Canada. Now, it's only 18 hours. I'm not worried about big meals. I'm not going to starve. I love the white chocolate macadamia nut Cliff Bars. These peanut bars from Nature Valley, dipped in peanut butter coating. Oh my god, so good. Gushers and Scooby snacks. They pack easy, good amount of calories, which is energy, and it all tastes so good. Great way to boost morale on the field. Alright, the pack. I like keeping a set of ballistic glasses near the top for during chrono, or in case we're back in CP for a while, or if there's a no duff for an extended period of time. I can efficiently switch out of my bulkier goggles and wear something more comfortable. Tools. Got a whole section for 'em. A long screwdriver with different bits. I've also wrapped it in duct tape. Allows me to have duct tape on the field without having the large roll take up space. A long flathead. This long pointy thing. I can't tell you guys how many times it has come in handy. Elastic bands, Allen keys, zip ties, and paracord. Battery section. I got these fire and waterproof bags for my LiPo batteries. In total, I bring 4 LiPo batteries. An assortment of different batteries. Some for my headlamp, others for my ear pro, and ones for my white light. Backup lens protection, Lexan cutout to fit my GoPro, and red dot sight. I have 8 batteries in total for my 2 GoPros. My GoPro battery charger, lens wipes, and an external battery charger to charge everything. My portable pharmacy, Advil and Tylenol, potassium, Reactin, Imodium, and a stick of BioFreeze. This stuff works wonders. It's cooling and reduces inflammation, takes care of headaches, sprains, and sore muscles. All things that could put a downer on a Milsim. Time for the main compartment. I always bring a shirt or towel to wipe off sweat. An Odin speed loader, BBs for my primary, BBs for my secondary. I like to keep them in a water bottle. Great for transportation and makes it really easy to pour into a speed loader. Speed loaders, green gas, an extra top in case the ghillie gets damaged, backup eye pro and face mask, and plastic bags. Lastly, I pack a poncho in case it rains. Final item on the docket. Let's talk about this backpack cooler. The Milsims I'm going to do not supply water. You must bring your own. I'll fill this up with ice in the morning before I drive up. I have a bunch of 5-hour energy drinks to help me get through the 18-hour Milsim without sleeping. I bring a lot of water, a good dozen bottles. I constantly restock the water on my belt throughout the event. Powdered Gatorade. It takes up little space and it can simply pour one in. Well, there you have it. All the gear I bring to a Milsim. I hope you found the video helpful and entertaining. If you could, drop a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. We're almost at 1,000 subs. Until next time, I'm Kip, over and out.